Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi. And the 2021 is coming to an end. A year of amazing stuff happening. A year in which a lot of things have happening in the world of sports. We had the Olympics. We had so many things to look forward to. And now we're winding down the clock and preparing for a new year of the African Cup of Nations. We're going to look at the latest FIFA rankings that have come out for the month of December, closing out the year 2021. We're also going to talk about the possibility of South Africa going to the African Cup of Nations. Is it still a viable option? Will South Africa replace Zimbabwe should they be banned? We'll have a look at the reality of the matter today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So the Black Stars, first of all, I'll start with them. They are expected to pitch camp in Qatar, Doha, ahead of the African Cup of Nations. They are expected to arrive today. They were expected actually to arrive on Wednesday, but they did not make it, and its schedule reschedule was made. It has been shifted to another date, and that is this Friday. So hopefully we'll get pictures and videos of the players arriving in Doha, Qatar pretty soon on the official handles, and we'll be relaying the information to you guys. We'll start from the latest FIFA rankings, closing out the year 2022. Ghana Black Stars remain unmoved in the latest FIFA rankings. We are still ranked 8th in Africa. Belgium finished the year as the #1 team in the world, despite not winning a trophy for a very long time in their history. Also, Canada were the most improved side in terms of rankings. They ended the year in 40th place after starting it out in almost 80th place. But my focus is on Africa, and this is how the African teams finished out the year and the positions. Now, the Super Eagles, Bafana of South Africa, and the Black Stars are moved in the latest FIFA rankings released by the world governing body. And now Nigeria, South Africa, and Ghana are unmoved. It has been a quiet period in the month under review. It's understandable why the trio, alongside most African nations, stayed motionless. With 1,478.3-time African champions, Super Eagles remain 5th in the continent and occupy the 36th spot globally. For Bafana, who will be missing out on Afcon 2021, built for Cameroon, they retain their 13th spot in Africa and 68th spot in the world. The Black Stars of Ghana, who are eyeing a 5th Afcon title, sit in 8th place in Africa and 52nd in the world. The Harambee Stars will not be featuring at the Biennial African Football Showpiece. And nonetheless, they still maintain their 22nd spot in Africa and 102nd spot universally. Senegal are ranked 1st in Africa and 20th in the world, while Morocco, the Atlas Lions, are still unmoved, remaining 28th globally and 2nd in Africa after accruing 1,529 points. Afcon hosts Cameroon are 50th in the world, while reigning champions Algeria, Arab Kings, ranked 30th globally and 3rd in the continent. For African Cup of Nations debutants Comoros, losing 4-0 to Mo Saleh's Egypt on the last day of Afcon qualification, are rated number 38 in Africa and 132nd in the world. Equatorial Guinea, 114th plus 59.78 points compared to December 2020, made their most impressive progress among African teams, with Saudi Arabia 51st plus 81.71 points compared to 2020 did the same in Asia. Overall, Belgium end the calendar year in pole position for the 4th year in a row, albeit only just ahead of Brazil 2nd by 2.1 points, while 2018 FIFA World Cup champions France are 3rd, complete the podium for 2021. Canada, who currently occupy the 40th spot, are the year's most improved side, having picked up no fewer than 130 points over the last 12 months. And Canada looking to make it also to the World Cup, which will be held in Qatar later next year in the winter window, as they call it, November to December. So that is it there with the latest FIFA rankings. Ghana remain unchanged in 8th position, 8th in Africa. Their position is not moved there. So that is it there on that front of latest FIFA rankings round up the year. My next story has to do with the African Cup of Nations and South Africa's possibility for them making it to the African Cup of Nations. Before I get into that, an interesting quote here from Patrick Vieira, coach of Crystal Palace, about the African Cup of Nations. And it was great and refreshing to see him say this about the African Cup of Nations. And following the slandering that has been happening of late, I saw a story on Twitter talking about unrest in Cameroon and the fact that players going there will not be safe at all. So many things have been said about the African Cup of Nations, which we have sought to debunk. But he has said this nicely here, saying that I respect the passion of the African Cup of Nations and I will never stop any player going. I believe there should be more respect towards it. And maybe journalists in Europe should go to Africa and cover it. And then they will understand what it means to the people of Africa. And that is just that. A great words from a really, really smart man. So that is what he had to say, and I have to say it's great to hear that from him. But South Africa, who quote unquote will be looking, or possibly rumors were rife that they will be looking to use the back door. In fact, I reported it here and said that possibly they could make it to the Afcon, given that Zimbabwe have been threatened by FIFA for interference, government interference in football activities. Is something that FIFA is against heavy. But it looks like, should that even happen, South Africa will not make it to the African Cup of Nations. So sorry to burst that bubble, but it looks like South Africa might not make it, even if Zimbabwe are the ones that are cut out from it. FIFA this week warned Zimbabwe on the eve of the Nations Cup in Cameroon from January 9th to February 6th that the country's national team may face a ban unless ZIFA's elected leadership regains control. Bafana finished third in their qualifying, Group C behind Ghana and Sudan. SA's placing as the best third position finisher in all 12 groups on 10 points sparked speculation, especially on social media, that if Zimbabwe were removed from COVID-19 delayed 2021 Afcon, Bafana might have a chance of being installed in their stead. However, the Confederation of African Football is ruling. The CAF's ruling is that should a team withdraw between qualifying for the African Cup of Nations and the start of the tournament, rather than being replaced, their 4-team group in their finals becomes reduced to 3. South Africa CEO Tebogo Motlanthe confirmed that even in the event Zimbabwe do not make it to Afcon and fail to resolve their issues, they will still not be able to go. First of all, I would like, don't get ahead of yourself, because Zimbabwe might still resolve their issue. But yes, you are right. You are reading the rule correctly. So even if Zimbabwe were banned, there would be no path for Bafana to still qualify. I think people are just getting excited because CAF sometimes has the format in qualifying where the best runner-up or third-place team sometimes can qualify. Article 86 of the regulations of 2021 African Cup of Nations states if a team withdraws after its qualification in the final tournament, but before its actual start, it shall be replaced by the team classified next in the group of the team in position. In default, the group to which belongs the forfeiting team shall be composed of 3 teams. So it's quite clearly stated there. What that translates to is that if Zimbabwe are removed, Guinea, currently the 3rd ranked side in Group B, would move up to occupy Zimbabwe's current 2nd ranking. The group would then become a 3-team contest involving a top-ranked Senegal, Guinea in 2nd, and Malawi in 3rd, who would move up from 4th to 3rd. Yeah, that's basically it. Global ruling body FIFA's warning to Zimbabwe came after the FIFA was suspended by the Sports and Recreation Commission, a body tasked by the government to develop sport in the country. FIFA disapproves of government interference in footballing activities. And that is it there. Basically, South Africa cannot make it to the African Cup of Nations using that method. The rules in CAF do not allow it whatsoever. So that has been it for today. Talking about the latest FIFA rankings for the Black Stars, why South Africa cannot make it to the Afcon even if Zimbabwe is disqualified. The great words from Patrick Vieira on the African Cup of Nations. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Predictions for the African Cup of Nations will be coming soon on this channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.